Across America, dealer lots are full, not with excitement, but with regret. Thousands of cars sit untouched, collecting dust under the neon lights. Cars that manufacturers hoped would fly off the lots, but instead, they died standing still. Welcome to Luxury Wheels Hub Official, where we expose the truth the industry doesn't want you to hear. Because in 2026, the car market has changed forever. Today, we're counting down 9 cars that are abandoned on dealer lots. The ones nobody wants, nobody trusts, and nobody's buying. Top 9, the Toyota Mirai, priced between $50,000 and $67,000, is one of the boldest yet most misunderstood cars on the market in 2026. Built around hydrogen fuel cell technology, it was supposed to represent the future. Clean energy, zero emissions, and cutting-edge innovation. But instead of revolutionizing transportation, the Mirai has found itself stranded in an infrastructure desert. The biggest problem? Hydrogen stations are still extremely limited, with only a few dozen scattered across select states like California. That means owning one is a gamble. You're only as mobile as your nearest station allows. Even though the Mirai delivers a smooth, quiet, and luxurious ride, none of that matters when refueling becomes a logistical nightmare. Top 8, the Infiniti QX50, priced between $41,000 and $58,000, was supposed to be Infiniti's comeback in the luxury SUV market. Instead, it's become one of the hardest vehicles to sell in 2026. It looks elegant from the outside, with its sculpted lines and upscale design, but once buyers take a closer look, disappointment sets in. The QX50 promises luxury, yet fails to deliver real performance or long-term reliability. Its variable compression turbo engine sounds innovative, but in reality, it feels sluggish and inconsistent, with fuel economy that doesn't justify the premium price. The interior looks plush, but can't compete with the quality or tech refinement of German rivals like the BMW X3 or Audi Q5. Even the infotainment system feels outdated, split between 2 confusing screens that frustrate more than they impress. Maintenance and depreciation only make things worse. The QX50 loses value faster than most luxury SUVs, leaving owners upside down on their investment. Top 7, the GMC Acadia, priced between $38,000 and $55,000, was once a solid contender in the mid-size SUV segment. But in 2026, it's struggling to find a reason to exist. The problem isn't just competition, it's confusion. The Acadia sits awkwardly between being too large for compact SUV buyers and too small for those wanting a true 3-row family vehicle. Its design is handsome, but under the surface, it lacks the refinement and efficiency expected at this price point. The base engine feels underpowered for the SUV's weight, while the optional V6 guzzles fuel without offering impressive performance. Inside, the materials are average, and while it offers decent space, competitors like the Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride provide far more comfort and luxury for less money. Technology feels dated, and GMC's infotainment system hasn't evolved fast enough to match the slick interfaces of newer rivals. Top 6, the Chrysler 300, with prices ranging from $36,000 to $45,000, once represented American luxury and power. A full-size sedan that turned heads with its bold design and muscular stance. But in 2026, it has become a ghost of its former glory, sitting unsold on dealer lots as the world moves on. Buyers today want efficiency, advanced technology, and modern comfort. 3 things the Chrysler 300 has failed to keep up with: its heavy build, aging V6 and V8 engines, and outdated interior tech make it feel stuck in the past. While its rear-wheel drive layout and spacious cabin once gave it an edge, newer hybrid and electric competitors now offer more power, better economy, and superior features at similar prices. Safety technology feels basic compared to modern standards, and the dated infotainment system can't compete with what's found in vehicles half its price. Top 5, the Volkswagen ID.4. With prices ranging from $39,000 to $55,000, was meant to be Volkswagen's electric revolution. But in 2026, it's turning into one of the biggest disappointments on the lot. It promised European engineering, a smooth ride, and cutting-edge EV technology. Instead, it delivered confusion, frustration, and underwhelming performance. The biggest issue? Charging speed. Even with updates, it still can't match the rapid charging capabilities of competitors like Tesla or Hyundai. Range anxiety sets in quickly, with a maximum of about 275 miles, while others in the same price bracket easily exceed 320. Inside, the design looks futuristic, but feels impractical. A touchscreen-heavy layout with confusing menus and laggy software that frustrates older and tech-savvy drivers alike. Build quality has been inconsistent, and reports of software bugs and system resets have scared off potential buyers. Top 4, the Jeep Renegade, once marketed as the youthful, adventurous entry point into Jeep ownership, has become one of the hardest SUVs to sell in 2026. With a starting price around $28,000 and higher trims reaching $34,000, the Renegade looks appealing at first glance, boxy, rugged, and full of character. But when buyers look closer, the illusion fades fast. Under the hood, it offers weak engine options that struggle to deliver both power and efficiency, with real-world mileage often dipping below 25 mph. For a compact SUV, that's simply not good enough. Reliability has also been a major issue, from frequent transmission glitches to costly electrical problems that appear far too soon. Inside, the cabin feels cramped and outdated compared to competitors like the Kia Seltos or Mazda CX-30, both of which offer better features for less money. Top 3, the Nissan Ariya, priced between $43,000 and $60,000, was supposed to be Nissan's bold leap into the electric future, a rival to Tesla, Hyundai, and Ford. But instead, it has become one of the most overlooked EVs on dealer lots in 2026. On paper, it seemed perfect. Futuristic design, decent range, and Nissan's EV experience from the Leaf. But the execution fell short. The Ariya suffers from sluggish acceleration, slow charging times, and higher-than-expected maintenance costs for an EV. Even worse, its range, hovering around 265 miles per charge, feels outdated compared to newer models offering 350-plus miles. The cabin is modern, but the software feels clunky and unintuitive, frustrating the very tech-savvy buyers Nissan was trying to attract. And with competition like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, Tesla Model Y, and Ford Mustang Mach-E offering better performance and value, the Ariya simply can't compete. Top 2, the Chevrolet Malibu, was once a proud symbol of American practicality. Affordable, reliable, and family-friendly. But in 2026, it's the car nobody's lining up to buy. Starting around $26,000, the Malibu sits in a market that has simply moved on. Sedans are fading fast as SUVs and hybrids dominate sales, leaving the Malibu stranded in the middle of an industry shift. It's not a bad-looking car, sleek lines, decent tech, and fair comfort. But it's outdated in spirit. The engine options feel underpowered compared to competitors, and while the interior is comfortable, it lacks the spark of innovation that modern drivers crave. Chevy hasn't invested in upgrading its technology or improving efficiency, which means buyers walk into dealerships, take one look, and move towards something more current, like the Toyota Camry Hybrid or Honda Accord. Top 1, the Ford Edge once stood tall as one of Ford's most versatile and dependable SUVs, but in 2026, it has become a relic of a forgotten era. It's not that the Edge is a terrible vehicle, it's that it no longer has a purpose in a market that's moved on. As Ford pushes forward with its electric transition, models like the Edge have been left in limbo, outdated and overpriced compared to modern hybrids and EVs. Buyers see it and shrug. The technology feels old, the design hasn't evolved, and the fuel economy lags far behind newer competitors. Even loyal Ford owners are skipping it, choosing the Escape Hybrid or Mustang Mach-E instead. These cars didn't fail because people stopped buying. They failed because companies stopped listening. The market doesn't care about hype, it cares about trust. And when a car can't deliver value, it doesn't just get returned, it gets abandoned. So, before you buy, remember, research isn't optional, it's wealth protection. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to like, comment, and share it with someone who's about to make a big mistake in 2026. And don't forget to subscribe to Luxury Wheels Hub Official, where we don't just review cars, we reveal the truth behind the wheel.